Alright, what's up YouTube? Today what I have for you is a Thunder AC6 4-button charger, as you can see. The reason why I'm making this video is because when I first got this charger I really didn't understand how to use it. But now that I do know how to use it, I feel that I should make a video to help out others like myself that don't know how to use it. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to charge a 7.4 LiPo. This particular LiPo is a GMP 7.4 1200 milliamp stick type. It's 30C discharge, as you can see. If it'll just focus. Probably not. Just take my word for it. It's 30 C's. I don't know if maybe in the distance you can see it. 30 C. There we go. Alright. Well, this charger in particular has many modes. It has nickel cadmium, nickel metal hydrate, and LiPo. What you're going to do is you're going to press enter, which would be the fourth button. As you can see, this is a 4-button charger. Let me just get that in frame real quick. You're going to press the enter button on the LiPo or whatever battery you want to charge. I'm going to show you to do LiPo, but now I'll show you to do nickel metal hydrate right after this. So you're going to hit the LiPo, and you're going to put either LiPo charge, balance, fast charge, storage, discharge, and back to charge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to balance it, because I like balancing my LiPos, because it's better for the cells, gives the battery a longer life, and it's a more even charge. So what you're going to do, you're going to grab this bracket right here that comes included with the charger, which has a 2-cell, 3-cell, 4-cell, 5-cell, and 6-cell. 2-cell being 7.4, 3-cell 11.1, 4-cell 14.8, and so on and so forth. Since this is a 7.4, I'm going to plug it into the 2-cell bracket. I'm going to now grab my DIN connector, because this battery is wired to DINs. Now I'll plug it in. So as you can see, it is plugged in on both ends. Right now it is programmed to balance an 11.1, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the enter button, and it's going to ask me how many amps I would like to charge the battery at. I'm going to lower this to a 1.2, given that the battery is a 1200 milliamp hour battery. So I'm going to lower it to a 1.2. Of course you can go a little faster, but I'm cautious with my batteries, so I'm going to do a 1.2 amp. I'm going to hit the enter button again, and it's going to ask me what battery I'm using. It's a 7.4 and or 2-cell. Now you're going to hold the enter button, and it's going to check the battery. It's going to make sure that the 2-cell really is a 2-cell and not a 3-cell, because you never want to charge a 3-cell battery on a 2-cell setting or an 11.1 battery on a 7.4 setting, because that's not exactly the safest thing to do. So now that I'm sure that it's a 2-cell on both, I'm going to hit the enter button, and right now it's charging. As you can see, it tells me how many amps it's putting into the battery, as well as how many volts it's currently rated at and the time of the charge. Also, it tells you how many milliamps the charger has put into the battery. If you just hit the yellow button right here, it'll tell you how many volts each of the cell has. Since this is a 2-cell battery and or 7.4, it's going to have two different ones. You'll know the battery's full when it says 4.2 or 4.20. I'm going to hit it again, it's going to bring you back to this. Now if you hit back, it'll tell you the end voltage. The end voltage on the 7.4 LiPo should be the 8.4. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. The capacity cutoff will be 5,000 milliamps. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it's a capacity cutoff, so it should be that. There's a safety timer on all of these chargers. I currently have it programmed at 120 minutes, which is what it comes with. Basically, after 2 hours or 120 minutes, the charger will automatically turn off. It has a USB setting for temperature cutoff, which I'm not really too familiar with that. It's not really too important as far as using the charger is concerned, so you don't really need to know how to do that. And then it's got some temperature there. I'm not exactly too sure of either. In power to 12.35. That's how much power it's putting into the battery right now. And then again the end voltage. I'm gonna hit the forward button. It's gonna bring me back to this. And I'm gonna set this battery aside real quick. I'm gonna stop the charging so I can show you how to charge a nickel metal hydrate battery. So just give me a second while I unplug it. Alright, so I just unplugged it. Now I'm gonna hit the red button. As you see now, it says nickel metal hydrate or NIMH. For you who don't know who NIMH is, it's a nickel metal hydrate. I'm gonna hit the start button. It's going to charge it because there's no other option for a charge. Actually there is. It's a charge and discharge and cycle. Cycle, what it'll do, it'll completely drain your battery and put a fresh charge into it, which is good to do that every once in a while, but current charge is just fine. I usually charge mine at 3.5 amps an hour, but it doesn't really matter what you charge it at. The safest I guess would be 1.5, because that's what most dumb or smart chargers, whatever you want to call them, the lower end smart chargers come with. So what you'll do then is you'll plug in the battery, but I don't currently have a nickel metal hydrate because I only run LiPo. You'll plug in the battery and you'll hit start. You hold it, and it'll obviously right now it says connection break because I don't have a battery plugged in. But if you hit start, it should start charging. As far as the other settings for the chargers, it has nickel cadmium, which are the same settings: charge, discharge, cycle, and stuff like that. So that pretty much concludes my video. If you guys have any questions on this charger, feel free to comment. This video should be able to help you out with any of the 4-button chargers. This particular charger was a Thunder AC6, as you can see, but it should be able to help you out with any of the IMAX chargers or any other 4-button chargers you may see out there on the market. So thank you for watching, and have a great day, guys.